What's going on, beautiful people? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Wanted to take you along on a little adventure I'm going on today. Just got new Ektar. It's a Hyundai SUV, so it's got a hatchback and the seats fold down. It was inspired by Mr. Carver over on his channel. He does a lot of just going in the middle of nowhere, camping, and then getting some sick shots. So I've been meaning to go up north because I live in Michigan. Yeah, we're that state. Yeah, this state, something like that. We're the Mitten State. You can't miss it. It's got a lot of lakes. And up north is beautiful because the more north you go, I'm not going Upper Peninsula. I'm not crazy right now about that. But the more north you go, the more just kind of less civilization you get. The more by yourself you can get. To just be by myself, get some alone time, but also get some photography done. I have 2 rolls of Ektar 135 millimeter because that's what I'm shooting on. Actually, hold on. I'm shooting on, of course, my 1971 Fujica ST701 35 millimeter. I do have a 36 roll shot of Fuji Superior 800 ISO because I was planning on doing some night shots, but the thing about night shots is you actually have to get out at night. And I haven't done that because it's late, man. I gotta go up in the morning to work. I don't get a lot of night shots. Not enough that I want. But anyway, I got that, so I'm gonna finish that roll off today. Put in some Ektar probably towards the end of the day for sure, because I still got about 16 shots of Fuji. And I have another roll of Ektar just in case. I don't think I'll go through more than 36 for the Ektar roll, so I think I'll just do 1 roll of that. But I'm currently not there. I am currently in the parking lot of a Dollar Tree, Walmart, Goodwill, Tractor Supply place. Gonna go pick up a few things before I head on a 2.5-hour drive up north. It's gonna be a fun day. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. Hopefully I get some sick shots. If not, yeah. It's gonna be probably one of those longer episodes, but we'll see. Either way, come along for the drive, the ride, the adventure. But anyway, I'll see you when I get there. Peace. Hello again, friends. So I'm at this rest area, probably about 50 miles or less, probably more like 40 miles till the campground. And I was at this rest area and I saw a couple good shots, so I took them. And I was pulling out and I saw this kind of lone bench, and I was cocking the shutter release when all of a sudden you get that feeling that your lever only goes halfway and you feel the end of the roll. If you're new, it sucks. I've only done about, 6 to 10 rolls somewhere in there. And I'm shooting, this is the Fuji 800 I was talking about earlier. I did finish it, kind of. I didn't realize it was 24 exposures. I pretty much shot 24 exposures, 1 roll. That's it. I think it was an Ilford black and white. This has only happened one other time on my first roll, which was also Fuji. However, I am now going to hopefully show you a little trick. This is like an emergency situation. You don't want to do this yourself unless you've got like a dark room, some form of dark room, whether it's a tent or something like that. However, this is the second time I've done it, and I haven't really seen anyone else on YouTube go over it. Because it's sketchy and because it will destroy a lot of your film. The first time I did this was with 36 exposure. I probably only got about 7 good shots out of that. So, and the ones that weren't touched by the light, by about 2 or 3. Not a whole lot going on in this Fuji roll, if I remember. Not a whole lot of memorable ones, but it's a roll of film nonetheless. Like, the prices went up like a crap ton, so it ain't exactly the cheapest hobby in the world anymore. So what I'm gonna do is I'm taking this Ektar roll, which I was planning on film, with the Ektar box. You're all gonna cringe at this. I'm going to take the Ektar film canister, set it aside, and I am going to very jankily try and roll up the film into this canister and then put it into a box, all while under the literal cloak of darkness, aka 2 coats, and probably do it in a sleeve of a coat. So it might come out toasty, but I will throw up a couple pictures of it if anything does come out. But here we go.
Now, nothing came out at all. Like, I actually got a little note on the packet that said, can't do. You know it's bad when a professional film developer just says can't do it. Throw it aside. So, what I'm doing here is I'm putting a coat on top of another coat, putting my camera underneath both of those. Make sure you don't want to do this, guys. Just don't do this unless you have to shoot another roll of film like I did. Basically, I'm going to extract it and roll it up. But as you'll see in a second, trouble in paradise ensues.
Film came out of the canister too. Sucks. Oh, it ripped out. Like it ripped. Unless that's the end of the Fuji. Did I rip my film? I think I ripped my film. Hold up. Film is rolled. I don't think it's gonna fit in the canister though. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Gosh darn it. Shoot. Okay, problem that came up. This is why it's janky. There's a little thing right here where I was putting my arms through and I didn't double check it. So there's basically some light coming in. I did this about a minute. It didn't fit in the canister, it's in the box right now. I'm just gonna take an extra spare sock I had, put it in there till I get home, and then find a more light secure source. I'll probably double layer the sock just for good, but it's pretty much toast. Oh, especially since it's 800 ISO. Dang it. It's super sensitive, dog. It's toasty. John, all right, let me get that. Okay, box is in, sock 1. Yeah, they're not the coolest looking socks I know, but they're boot socks. That's what it looks like. It's gonna be mostly toast, so dang it. But there it is. All right, I'm gonna put it in my backpack or something. To get the little dark room away. Yeah, so basically what happened, I'm not sure on the Fujis. Actually, yeah, I think I ripped some film trying to spool it back in. I was trying to hold on the button and finish the cock. What I eventually did was spin it, spin it back into the canister a bit, but that wasn't enough. I think that's what split it, the film, because when I cocked, that's when I heard the snap and I was like, dang, that's never a good sound to hear, especially because film prices went up. Put that, this is the Ektar canister. Here's the Ektar 100, not the circumstance I was expecting on loading it, but nonetheless, here we go. Great tutorial. I forget the channel, but it's an Australian guy. He has a good tutorial on how to load it. I'm not gonna discuss loading now because I'm kind of in somewhat of a rush. I'm missing daylight. Still like probably a half hour from the campsite, if not more. Gonna do a half cock. Now I gotta finish that cock. It's 36 exposures, why not? So I'm gonna do one full cock, which I usually don't do anymore. Okay, it looks good. Two shots. One for good measure, just because I always do this, just so I don't take a picture of something that I actually want to. So there we go, 36 exposure, Ektar 100 loaded. It's at the campsite. Made it to the campground, as you can see. It is getting dark, and I don't want to rush getting stuff set up, so what I gotta do is I have a handy dandy air mattress because I figured, hey, I could probably squeeze a twin in the back of my car when I put all the seats down. So I am going to do that. Takes 6 C-type batteries, which I had to pay $20 for 10, man. It's like $2 a battery. Because Dollar Tree was out. That was one of the reasons I went to Dollar Tree. So I'm going to get everything set up. One reason, I kind of knew it coming in, but I am at the cutoff point for where black bears are. It's nothing dangerous, you know. I mean, they're bears, but it's not like grizzlies or something like that. So that is kind of good. I do it a lot already, but you'll hear me whistling and singing and humming because they're basically big babies. Gosh darn it. Gotta get this bad boy figured out, which means I have them upside down, maybe, hopefully. So that, y'all, okay, I'm getting the hang of it. And that's probably that. What? Okay, sure, why not? There, and we'll put it there. See. Wait! I've never been more happy to hear an annoying fan sound. So I'm gonna get the air mattress set up so I can just get to taking a few pictures of basically sunset at this point. Golden hour is over with. But I'm first of all setting this up, so. It's really dark. I mean, it's not too dark. It's like twilight right now. I could do for a few shots because it's only like 6:45. I'm used to going to bed at like 10. But I'm in a predicament because I'm in the middle of upper Michigan woods with potential bears just chilling or coming out of hibernation, living life, looking for food. And I've got tuna fish sandwiches to eat. So IDK, man. I think I'll get a couple pictures tonight. Wish I would have made it earlier, because golden hour would have looked fantastic over this little pond. But alas, I did not make it. However, tomorrow morning, it's gonna be sick. So go get a couple quick shots.
So for this portion, I thought it best to not do an edit of this clip you're watching right now, just because the camera battery was dying, so I didn't get to finish what I wanted to film, and the pictures, I mean, didn't turn out so great that it would be a payoff for watching. So you can enjoy this sweet buttery narration of my voice, and right now I will throw up some pictures. This one, just putting it out of the way, the hot shoe on the camera was slipping off. I didn't tighten it very well because I didn't have like a screwdriver or a coin on me, so it was pretty much just hand tightened. So that was a big bummer. But these two actually kind of came out, in my opinion, kind of well. Obviously, there's that focus blur, but exposure time, I kind of like it. I've only taken a few night shots, but these are pretty good. So I'm just gonna cut it off here, and then we're gonna move into tomorrow morning.
All right, well, good morning, everybody. Made it through the night first. Pretty much solo camping experience ever. So it was pretty cute. Today's agenda, take some shots probably before like 1 o'clock. It's like 8:30 now. Time change happened, which hasn't hit me too hard, but we'll see tomorrow when I gotta go to work. All in all though, it's a pretty good experience. It's kind of golden hour-ish right now. There's a lot of trees, so it kind of messes things up, but I think I'll make it work. Also, camera's about to die, so I think it's just gonna be a lot of B-roll from your boy, the phone. So it's gonna be some B-roll, narration, and yeah, just some photos thrown up. So without further ado, let's get in and finish this trip off with some nice Ektar 100 pictures, baby!
So, as I mentioned, literally right behind me was this lake. Don't know why this picture didn't turn out so good. Focus, colors off. This was right next to me, a campground, adjacent to me. Really liked kind of the composition of this, the picnic table. I like it, personally. Now, as you will probably notice, focus is off. Really bugged me because focus is something that's been a problem with my photography in this camera, to where it won't focus on subjects in the center, as this tree. I found out it's called back focusing, as the camera shop guy told me, so I'm working on getting that fixed and adjusted. Next, we're moving actually to the lake. It's still frozen, but I didn't want to go on it. This is my favorite, second favorite picture of the bunch. Ice fishing. I was so happy. This is my favorite one. It's just a little bit darker, as you'll see here in this split photo. The contrast, just love it so much. The overall look. This is just some lake houses. Actually, I like the crop a little bit better, but it's got that homey kind of cabin feel to it. This is perfect example of how just shifting your camera an inch or two will change in subtle ways just the composition and overall feeling of the pictures. These fell victim to yet again the back focusing. Still working on it, like I said, but composition's kind of nice at least, right? These are my second favorite picture set. I like this kind of photography where it's like half white space. And now you'll see that's not actually the sun, but quick, I like how this happened. It is a beautiful mistake, happy mistake, as Bob Ross would probably put it. That's not the sun, that's a light leak. And I got the light leak because, if you'll remember correctly, I took 4 shots when I only thought I took 3 or 2. Now the math does not add up, and yes, I did 2 noob mistakes in one trip. Pulled the film out of the canister. This one didn't tear it, thank goodness. However, later on when I was home, I kind of rolled up the film into one side of the camera and put the Fuji from earlier in the video into that camera, and I was in my pitch black dark bathroom, but apparently the door light just seeped in a bit. Either way, at least I got majority of the good pictures I wanted. And yeah.
Anyway, hope you all enjoyed the little journey, adventure we went on, little weekend escape. Hope you enjoyed the photographs. If you would, like, subscribe, leave a comment, or just stop by for a review. Either way, hope you enjoy film. Support your local camera shop. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Packed myself some tuna fish sandwich yesterday. This is about 18 hours later. It's mush, dog. It's mush.